The shutdown closed national historic sites, parks, and monuments across the country, but that didn't stop a trip planned for months to fly World War II veterans from the North Country to the memorials in Washington, D.C. At the crack of dawn, more than 100 motorcycles rumbled onto the oval of the old air base, joining a chorus of wails from bagpipes. And the ever-familiar sound of reveille. For 89-year-old Robert Lynch, it's the beginning of what will be one of the most memorable days of his life.
Oh, I think it's going to be marvelous. It's just something I'm looking forward to.
Robert Lynch!
Robert and 14 other World War II veterans are being honored on this day for their service, courage, and heroism 70 years ago, when the freedom of the world hung in the balance.
So thank you all for being here. Thank you. Thank you all.
North Country Honor Flight not only organizes this send-off and flag ceremony at the Veterans Memorial here on the Oval, but escorts each and every one of these vets onto a bus for a ride to the Plattsburgh Airport in grand style, as dozens of first responders and well-wishers lined the route.
Thank you for being our heroes.
And one by one, those heroes are introduced to another huge crowd that packs into the airport terminal.
This is the first one that I got to come and see, and what an experience.
For many, like Jennifer Lord, who works with veterans at the American Legion Post in West Plattsburgh, it was an incredibly moving experience.
It just makes you cry. It just makes your heart feel amazing. And to watch the whole convoy of them going by, it just was really emotional, and it's great to see that for our vets.
Outside the fence, Lucinda LaFountain and her granddaughter, Selena Kelly, gather with others to wave to the vets as their flight gets a special send-off from the airport crew before taking off for what will be a memorable day visiting the memorials in Washington, including Arlington National Cemetery and the Tomb of the Unknown, and the newest national monument dedicated to the veterans and heroes of World War II. Turns out the government shutdown ended up having little impact on the veterans, who were met by National Park employees and other vets who escorted them to the World War II and other memorials around Washington. We'll sit down with two of the veterans on that trip and the founder and director of the North Country Honor Flight coming up in just a few minutes for this week's Roundtable.